Good morning, everyone. This is David Kuhn. I hope everyone's doing great this morning. I woke up about 7 o'clock this morning feeling pretty good. Drank my coffee and drank my water and took my vitamins and such. I went back and looked. Mary had made a video, and I scanned over it last night. Actually, G-Man was on live last night, and there was quite a few people, actually, I guess up to 7 at one time, I believe, watching G-Man. It was kind of a pretty cool thing. But Mary had put up a video on her channel, and I watched that a little bit last night, and I got tired. So this morning I woke up and I watched that again, and I'll tell you what, man, it's kind of strange because I was sitting there listening to her, and I made a comment on there, and then I went back and I reread the comment, and sometimes I type things or say things, and I don't really realize what's coming out of my mouth until afterwards, and I go, oh, well, that's kind of cool. Man, why didn't I think about that? Well, duh, you kind of did, obviously. But the point that I'm trying to make on that is that I had said something about us being the event. We are the event. The life and the Creator God that's inside of us, a spark that's inside of us, that creates our journey and our experiences, that in my case and many others, our awakening and our coming to life and changing, that's the event for me. That's the event that I'm going through. It's inside of me. It's what I'm creating. It's facing where I'm at, looking at it in all of its fullness and wholeness. That means both sides of the spectrum, the negative, the positive, the good and the bad, the ups, the downs, and actually acknowledging them, sending them love, and then creating the new, passing of the old and creating the new. And so I do that, and I'm doing that, and so for me, that's the event. So the event is I believe is inside of us. I believe that's where all creation stems from, and I believe that's where we're at. So that's definitely where I'm at. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that's what I've been doing with my life, and that's what I've actually learned to realize that my channel, that's what it's about. It's me and my awakening, and hopefully it relates to you. Some of the things that I'm going through, and the pains and the realizations and the renewings and the streets, and it's exciting, guys. It's exciting. It's exciting being able to look at where you're at and honestly accept who you are, what you have made, and what you have made yourself to be, whether it be on either side of the spectrum, either side of this duality, whether it be the good or the bad. Look at it, and if we can come to the understanding that, hey, it's okay. You've experienced this. Now let's define where you want to go from here. Let's create from here. That's the event. That's the newness in me. That's the wonderful creation that's coming alive in me. And as I was relating to Mary and her situation, it kind of reflected on me. And as I've been relating and looking on G-Man's situation and this accident and this time that he is going through of renewing and strengthening, the old man dying and the new man coming alive, it's all exciting. There's a spark, there's an energy, there's an ebb, there's a flow. It's exciting. It's creating. Become who you are. Accept who you are. Love yourself. Accept your faults. Accept your shortcomings. Acknowledge who you are. Make a plan. Decide whether you want to go from there. If you decide that you want to be completely miserable for your time here, then that's an experience that's totally okay. Whether you drink yourself to a stupor or whether you never drink, that's okay. Whatever you do, whoever you are the creator of this experience. So I'm taking the time, I'm looking at myself, I'm accepting these things, and a healing is coming forth. It's coming forth from inside. It's a spark, it's a glow, it's on fire, it's moving, it's alive, it's changing, it's renewing all that has to do with your being. So this is a wonderful time, a great time to look and say, okay, I'm here now. I accept that. Maybe I do have to go back and look. I don't like some of the situations that's happening. I don't like the way my body is responding. I don't like the way that I feel, my physical, my emotional. That I don't like being defeated all the time. And bring balance. Bring a calm. Sit back. Figure out what it is that you want to do. And do it. That's where I'm at. That's where this video is at. and that, or not just this video, but this channel it's at. I'm so excited, guys. I mean, I'm just overwhelmed with excitement inside. That spark that is inside, once you ignite that fire, once you start desiring to change, once you start desiring to make things happen, once you start desiring to be different than what you are, that's the spark. That's where it starts. That is the law of attraction that you're putting forth, and that's what's coming forth. So when you do this, when that desire is there, allow it to grow, allow it to be excited, allow it to become life. You can take back your life, you can create your life, but just don't be so hard on yourself. I'm talking to myself with you guys, and if it relates to you, that's fantastic. Anything I ever say, if it relates to you, take it. Or if anyone else ever says, this is your creation, this is your life. Maybe you want people to run your life, that's great. I don't want people running my life. I want to take charge of my life. It is such a renewing and refreshing, and it's such a wonderful thing to know that you have the ability to overcome no matter what the situation is. Look at G-Man, a wonderful example. A wonderful example of a man that was crushed and broken, and everything that he knew was changed in a moment, in an instant. He didn't know that that spark that was coming to life, that he created that spark. That night or that day or that moment when he decided, he said, hell no, I don't want this anymore. Something's got to change. I want to be able to enjoy my life. I want to be able to go and take care of what it is that I need, that I want to do. When he made that decision, when he spoke to his higher self, and that's when that spark started. No, he didn't know what was going to happen. He didn't know what the situation was going to entail. And if he did, guess what? He probably would have said, screw this. I ain't dealing with that. But look at the transformation. Look at what has been transpiring in his life. Look at the connections. Look at the healings. Look at the man he's becoming, the creator God he's becoming. It is so exciting. Guys, I'm really excited about this. I can't wait. Naya's coming in tomorrow, and some other friends are going to be gathering in Tallahassee about an hour and 10 minutes from where I'm at. And it's going to be a wonderful week. You know, it's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful life. Be your creator God. The event is in you. Little by little, day by day. A little happier today than I was yesterday. Love you guys.